Greetings to all my friends coming with me to Spain for our magnificent Spain trip. I'm getting very excited about the journey, and I just wanted to share with you how I'm preparing my art books just in case this resonates and you're thinking of doing the same thing. This is the handbook journal that I purchased for the trip. It's about 5.5 by 5.5. It does have a sewn binding, but it will lay flat when I'm working on it. I found a map of Spain. There's Barcelona, where we're going to start and head up the coast. There's the border between France and Spain. I found this map in an old atlas in an antique store, and I've glued it down onto this front opening just to get things started and to anchor my excitement. I'm leaving a couple of these pages blank with just a few little things on it. This is some spray ink that I've got. These first couple of pages will be spent sort of journaling what I'm bringing and the few days before the trip gets started. And then just randomly every now and then I've done some other work on these pages. This is spray ink through a stencil. And the next page, I was just so excited about all the mosaics we're going to see together in not only Barcelona but the whole area. So I just did these 3 fun watercolor sketches. I'll probably journal or sketch in these blank spaces nearby. And this is just some pastel chalk that was applied with a cotton square or round, where I pushed the chalk into the page so it's not smudging. As you can see here, it's not smudging. And I just did some simple borders there. There's a rubber stamp, again with the chalk pressed into the page with the cotton so that it won't smudge. And here I've made some vignettes ahead of time. I'll be sketching different things in these small spaces, which I really enjoy doing. I can do an architectural detail or a view, or I can even write some text in these areas. But I like to do this again just on random pages and have it done ahead of time. It's just really inviting to do something on that page. Just left a couple of pages blank and then put some chalk in the middle there, and again some blank pages and then some chalk going across. I have no idea what I'll want to put on this page when I get to it, but it's often fun to find a page that already has been, as I say, activated with some kind of color or motion or something. And here's just a super simple technique of putting a puddle of watercolor on the side edge and literally blowing on it to get those lines. Again, I have no idea what this page will actually look like, but it's fun to have it activated already. And the reason I go with it as a blank cover, and here's a book that I took to Barcelona 2 years ago, I like to then personalize the cover after I get back with things that I found. And in this case, there's some great little metal bits from the wine bottles that sound nice along the edge. The other book I'm bringing for the more formal sketches is going to be this Stillman and Byrne book. It's got a coil binding, so this for sure will lay flat. And this is called Alpha Series. They have 3 different series. All of them have mixed media compatible paper. It's just the finish on the paper. It ranges from fairly smooth, like a Bristol finish, to a rougher watercolor finish. But I do like the Stillman and Byrne papers. Also, the watercolor postcards that I've asked you to bring. This is what they look like. And I'm bringing a portable print side. You want to, you can print off a small picture and attach it and then continue to draw. And you might have fun doing a self-portrait like I did. And I'm just carrying a heavy bag full of my art supplies, and this is how I'm getting ready. Anyway, I hope that helps and gives you some inspiration before we go. I did want to mention that all the techniques that I just showed you in terms of preparing my journal are taught in this Craftsy class called Expressive Pages, Journaling the Everyday. If you go on to my website, there's a link for a discounted coupon, but you don't have to purchase anything additional. If you have questions about any of those techniques, just send me an email and I'll try to explain a little more clearly how I did some of the preparations. So I can't wait for this month to fly by, and I can't wait to see all of you in Barcelona and enjoy some coffee and some croissants unless you're gluten-free, and see palm trees. That was so much fun. And I can't wait for us to all start filling our pages and filling our vision with all kinds of wonderful things to do together, and just get going on this.